Welcome to Drinks on the House. My name is Keenan James, and I'll be serving as your mixologist on Saturday, May 15th, when the Annapolis, Maryland chapter of the Links Incorporated hosts their Black Eyed Susan virtual old school day party. This is a great opportunity for you to support scholarships for local students. For more information on the event and to attend, visit www.annapolislinks.org. I look forward to seeing you on Saturday, May 15th for the virtual day party when we'll be serving up some real cocktails. And you may be asking, how do I have real cocktails at a virtual party? Well, that's where I come in. As your mixologist, I'll walk you step by step through making some of the greatest cocktails that you've ever experienced. And why are they so great? Well, you'll be making them. This short video will tell you all the ingredients and the tools you'll need to have a great virtual event right at home. Let's start out with the spirits that you'll need for the evening. First, grab a bottle of bourbon. Any brand, any size you would like. This is Woodford Reserve Very Rare. You can pick this or something else that you may like. You can also consider supporting Black-owned brands of bourbon. There are a couple distilleries around the country. Just to name one, maybe Bro Brothers out of Louisville, Kentucky. And if you're not interested in bourbon and maybe whiskey's your taste, consider Fawn Weaver's Uncle Nearest brand. And locally, maybe you can consider Baltimore's own Rams and Parrots, available in stores on the west side of Baltimore. Those are just 3 options for you as you may select a bourbon or whiskey for the evening. But in addition to that spirit, you'll also want to grab a bottle of vodka. This is Tito's. You can pick it up, or Ciroc, Grey Goose, whatever brand you like. And also, consider getting the smaller bottles if this is the first time for you. The smaller bottles allow you to make the drinks, but not have a large bottle around. Plus, you can figure out which one you like and taste. Maybe pick up a couple different brands. In addition to the spirits, we'll need some juices and mixers for the evening. Starting out with orange juice, pomegranate juice, lemonade, and sweet and sour mix. All 4 of those ingredients are readily available at your local grocery store. And while you're at the grocery store, you can pick up some fresh ingredients too. We'll pick up a couple fresh fruits, including a couple lemons, an orange, cherries, maraschino cherries that'll be in a small jar, as well as in the produce section, you'll be able to pick up mint. Now, if you're like me, and you will occasionally make a craft cocktail to unwind in the evening, maybe you even grow fresh mint. I'll be taking the mint straight off the vine from my small herb garden. And you can pick up a plant too, local store, and grow your own herbs for your craft cocktails. So now we've got the spirits, we've got our mixes, we've got our fresh fruits. Let's talk about what bar tools you'll need for the evening. Starting out with a shaker. Now, this is what they call a Boston shaker, which is either 2 tins or 10 in a glass. They go inside. If you don't have a Boston style shaker, but you do have a martini shaker, that is the tin, the strainer, and the cap, that will do as well. Just make sure you have a strainer. If you are using the Boston style shaker, make sure you also have a strainer to go with it, or maybe even a julep strainer. You can make use of that. You'll also need a jigger, which is the measuring tool that a bartender uses. If you don't have a jigger, maybe a shot glass will do. If you don't have that, consider some measuring tools you may have around, like 1/8 of a cup or a tablespoon. We'll be able to use those. You'll also want to pick up a citrus squeezer for our fresh fruits. If you don't have one of those, maybe a nutcracker or a crab claw cracker will do. A small knife in order to cut the fruits, as well as create garnishes, as well as this muddler. If you don't have a muddler, which helps us get those herbs into our cocktails, consider maybe a wooden spoon you may have around, or even better, a honey dipper. Just a great option. So those are the tools that you'll need. So we've covered the spirits, the juices and mixes, and the fresh fruits. You also know what bar tools. But don't forget don't forget to make sure you bring a glass. We've got to serve these drinks in something, so make sure you bring your glasses, at least 3, as well as ice. You'll need plenty of ice to make these cool, refreshing cocktails. My name's Keenan James. I'm looking forward to serving as your mixologist for the event that will be taking place on Saturday, May 15th, sponsored by the Annapolis chapter of the Links Incorporated. It's going to be a great time. Virtual day party with real cocktails. And as I always say, at the end of the night, make sure you enjoy a few drinks on the house.